Leopold, and welcome back to Stuff We Do, where we do all the knife stuff you love. Knife reviews, knife tests, knife modifications, and outdoor stuff with knives. Today we are talking Ganzo. Okay, in my previous Ganzo video, I showed you this one. And if I can remember correctly, this is the GANZO 704. Okay, wonderful blade shape, wonderful neutral handle, works in every grip, fantastic knife. Okay, action on this thing, very hydraulic, very good. Okay, they come in these boxes. I don't know if it's it's not a new thing, because now we have instead of the old G numbers, we have the what's it, F H, I think, numbers. Anyway, I bought these, actually all three of these I bought from Pellet Gun SA, or Pellet Gun SA. If you Google it, you'll find it. If you go to this video, it's linked there. I think I'm gonna link it again. Anyway, this is an old one. It's one of the only old ones I kept. This is when they were still doing the clone thing quite big. Anyway, love this thing. Okay, so this was the, what's that say? G710. Okay. Fantastic. Anyway, so this was that one. Also a wonderful knife. Now, a few things that Ganzo has taught me, apart from a few Black Fox knives that I have that's in 440C. These guys are fantastic. And the 440C that they use, it's a great steel. Okay. The older ones came in a better box, and they had like a little pouchy thing and whatever, great. But I gave most of them away. I only kept this one because I love it, and then this one is my new favorite Ganzo. Maybe because this one I bought with this one, but this one I never actually carried. And then I started carrying it, but the jumping is super aggressive, and if you put it into your pants, they catch the back of your pocket, and then it's difficult to get it in. It does have a few sharp edges over here, and I think I'm going to keep it, but I think I'm going to take a round file and take that off. Apart from that, this is the GANZO 701. Okay, 701. And I've been looking for this one for a while. Okay, now you can find the newer ones. Just a second. Going back, had to attack a dog. Okay, now you can find the newer ones with G10 scales, and you can find them at TorchSA. I'll also put a link to them in the description. But I wanted this one specifically. Okay, I don't have a magnet on me now, but this is almost magnetic. Okay, what I mean by that, it's some kind of alloy. I think it's mostly aluminum, but there's something in there that also kind of attracts a magnet. So it's not just aluminum. Okay. Look at that blade shape. If we look at the top, we can see, if we can focus. Anyway, you can see that kind of diamond shape, because it's got a swedge going down, and then it's got a saber grind over here. But it's thinner over here than over here. Where we have the apex, or where we see the different facets of the grind, it goes thicker again. Okay, so this thing works wonderful for a little chisel, or for anything you need a straight edge for. Also, it's pretty much a solid spear point, okay, because it's in the middle. So it pierces fantastic. Now, this thing works perfectly as a all-around tool, or a knife for a toolbox, or something like that. Now, with this handle, it's very comfy. For a hunk of steel, it is a very comfy handle. The jumping is very aggressive, so it keeps you locked in there. This is actually a way nicer knife to handle than I thought. Okay. Pocket clip is quite good. Recessed. Okay, it does have little button screws, but the pocket clip itself is recessed into this little hole. But fantastic. Also 440C G701. Action on this one, also like kind of hydraulic, but it's as if you have to give it a little bit of love to get it down. Okay, so it won't just, it needs a few shakes to get closed. Okay, so it's not like the other ones that just fall, but I'm not complaining, it's still fantastic. thumbs, that's great on this thing. And if you remember in the video of this one, I showed you the receipt. I don't have that anymore. And both of these knives, this one and this one, was like 180 something rand. So it is super budget, 440C, great knives. Like I said, it's got a few hard edges over here, and if you use it a lot, you can feel those edges. So I might just take a round file and just knock off those sides a bit. It's going to screw up my beautiful black finish for when you want to go tactical or on secret missions at night. But if it feels better, I'm still going to do it. Um, and like I said, for the money, with the, I think they call it a G lock, with the G lock and everything, this is a fantastic knife. Only thing, if you look at this one, normal Torx bits. Look at this one, normal Torx bits. Every Ganzo you can do with normal Torx bits. This one, I don't know if it's because it was the 701 and the beginning of an era or something, but they have this weird pivot thing over there. So not that I need anything. All three of these knives are perfectly centered. Action is great. But if something goes wrong with this one, good luck. Okay. Anyway, so there's my GANZO 701. Really like the thing. Let's just quickly do a size comparison. Okay, it's quite a bit smaller than the rat. Maybe half an inch. Let's just do it like this because the perspective on my skew camera. About a centimeter front and back, shorter than the normal rat one, which I love more than any knife in the world. Okay, so there, Ganzo 701. Fantastic little knife, fantastic piercer. There's this video of a Russian guy stabbing this thing into pieces of wood and destroying the whole world. It's definitely a very tough knife and it's built super solid, jumping everywhere. Great knife. Okay, so if you are in the market for one of those, look for them. I don't know if you can still find them everywhere and everywhere, but like I said, I know in South Africa we can find these for less than 200 Rand at SA Pellet Gun. And if you want the new one with the I think it's G10, and then it's got like a little whistle attached to the back with a lanyard or something like that. Yeah, you can find that at TorchSA. Stay safe, happy, and have a good one. Goodbye.